Harfing. I am the executive director, CEO, founder, co-founder, whatever amazing accolades or titles you want to give of survivingbreastcancer.org. And when Madison asked us to do a video to kind of give you guys a background on what we do at SBC, aka survivingbreastcancer.org, I thought going super real, super raw would be the best, most authentic way to communicate what we're doing. I am in Phoenix, Arizona currently for a fundraiser that we are doing. And I'm staying with an amazing breast cancer survivor friend and community member out of survivingbreastcancer.org here. And I just wanted to share again, we're like super raw,
Yes.
no makeup, in like amazing t-shirts, aka PJs.
Yes.
And we'll get into like the t-shirts in a moment. But I really just wanted to say our story and the work that you guys are doing at Lewis and Clark, the amazing work that Madison is leading and is getting all of you to rally around breast cancer awareness is beyond the pale. So first and foremost, thank you for what you guys are doing today to tell cancer to go take a hike. I do want to give you a little bit of background and information. I was diagnosed with breast cancer at the age of 34. I was misdiagnosed at the age of 32. I went to my primary care doctor at the age of 32 with some symptoms that I thought seemed abnormal when I found a lump. I found a lump actually under my arms. And it ended up being, quote unquote, oh, perhaps it is an ingrown hair. Has it always been there? Let's wait and see. Let's monitor. Fast forward 2 years, not only do I have a lump under my armpit, um, which you wouldn't think is necessarily breast cancer because it's under your armpit, but my breast actually started showing other signs. I think in Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we're always thinking of know your symptoms, know your body, advocate for yourself. But at the same time, I was actually presenting with dimpling, and my breasts actually started to look very different from one another when I was looking in the mirror. It wasn't your normal lump that you would think. And I went back to my doctor. I was trying to advocate for myself, being at the age of 34 at the time, with no family history of breast cancer and too young for a mammogram, which currently, at the time of this video recording in the United States, is 40. They were like, oh, there's nothing to worry about, except that I was worried. And I really had to push for, I want a mammogram. Something does not seem right. Lo and behold, the mammogram actually fast forwarded me into a biopsy and confirmed that I had stage 2B breast cancer with lymph node involvement. So that was my story. I was a strict vegan at the time. I had no family history of breast cancer. I did genetic testing. There was no predisposition to breast cancer. And to this day, I'm like, let's go eat steak. Like, I don't know what caused this, right? And so I started the organization along with my now husband, William, survivingbreastcancer.org. And we are a virtual patient care platform providing emotional support to those diagnosed with breast cancer. We do a lot of incredible work. One of the things that we do is a podcast, which is why I have the check one, check two, not only to do your own self breast exams, but when you're on a microphone, check one, check two. And I want to turn things over to you, Lourdes, because you actually found survivingbreastcancer.org through the podcast.
Absolutely, yeah. So I was looking for, after my own diagnosis in 2020, and trying to research information, and surviving breast cancer popped out in my search. And so I did a Hail Mary. I said, so I emailed Laura, and hold and behold, and she called me. We were on the phone for an hour before my surgery. It was a week before my surgery. And just the fact that she called me and spend that much time to explain like what was going to happen, how to prepare, meant the world to me. And so I started participating in the TNT Thursday Night Thrivers. And let me just say that I truly believe that if it wasn't for surviving breast cancer, I would have gone into a deep depression. Like breast cancer is like they became the family that I needed during this diagnosis. Seriously. And I really love them for all the support that they gave me. I was going through hell and back during that time. Not only was I going through breast cancer, but also like right after my diagnosis, going through a divorce because I was no longer a woman. I was no longer physically attractive because the breasts were going to be taken away. So it was a very, very hard time in my life. But I had my family surviving breast cancer every Thursday night. Every Thursday night, I had the support that I needed. And they now in 22 when they asked me to participate in some of their después de un diagnóstico, which is the Spanish version of SBC. I was like, absolutely. Like, yes, I have a master's in public health. Like, yeah, let's go ahead and go for it. So I am super excited to be part of it. And I really thank you guys for doing this, for taking part of SBC, and for, your grain of rice that it makes a huge difference in this world, honestly. And for our community, we thank you profusely for being part of this. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for the bottom of my heart.
So the walk that you guys are doing, the work that you guys are doing, honestly, is what we live and die for. And to be able to offer at survivingbreastcancer.org 400 programs virtually a year. We decided to go virtual because we could reach more people. I live in Boston, you're in Arizona,
yeah.
and I mean, obviously here we are together,
Yes.
but you know, it's great that I could be treated in Boston with some of the greatest medical hospitals in the world. But if you're not being treated at that hospital, you don't have those resources. And I wanted to break down those barriers. I wanted to be able to offer something to everybody, no matter where they were located. So to this date, we offer over 400 programs virtually, from support groups, expressive writing, art therapy classes, all of the health and wellness, all of the things that I say that happen up here.
Yes.
We let the oncologists and the medical professionals do the medical, and we support everything else at our organization.
We are
So,
the hug that we
the
need.
hug, oh my
Yes.
God.
Yes.
Oh.
We are the hug that we need virtually. And I can truly say that this amazing work that Laura started works because it makes a difference in our lives. So, yes. Thank you so much for everything.
Thank you,
do.
Lourdes.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Thank you. Thank you, seriously.
All right, so go out and have an amazing hike. If you can't see Lourdes's t-shirt, I got the check one, check two,
Yes.
but Lourdes has the Tell Cancer to Go Take a Hike t-shirt. Thank you all for making a difference. Spread the word. Let people know that we are survivingbreastcancer.org, and more than happy to provide more education, information, and support for those who want it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.